Um, so as well, and welcome to another workout stream. So today I'm gonna just put here on my computer the chat, and then I'm gonna just start with the workout right away. I don't really have a lot of time today, so I have to go fast. All right. So Javon, hi, welcome to the stream. So I hope that you guys can see well and everything is fine. And yeah, let's just start. Hi Theodore, welcome. So I'm gonna just, as the title says, guys, I'm gonna do 400 push-ups today, and it's gonna be a ladder. So going from 1 to 20, and then back to 1. So it's going up. It's gonna be going up and then going down. Yeah, it's lagging pretty bad, right? Yeah, I don't know why. It should. I'm using actually a hotspot. I'm not using the. I'm not using my Wi-Fi. I'm using the hotspot because otherwise, it's just the Wi-Fi is just too far away, so it's not taking it. So I hope that this stream will continue, and will not lag too much. But yeah, so I'm gonna just start right away, guys. In this workout, you start from one, you go to web 20, and then you come back. So the warm up is pretty much as you do the exercises. I've warmed up a little bit, but it's not gonna be very heavy at the beginning. So I'm gonna try to do these 400 reps in less than half an hour. Let's see how it goes. And yeah, let's just start right away. I don't want to really waste any more time. So it's gonna be 1 rep, then you pause, then 1, 2, you pause, 1, 2, 3, and you pause, 1, 2, 3, and 4, pause, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you pause, 6, pause, remember, good range of motion, 7 actually, I needed to go do 7, not 6. All right, now let's do 8. 8. Let's do 9. I start, taking a little bit of resting. All right, let's do 10. Mobile internet is never gonna stop. So I'm gonna do that now. Actually, not from here, but from here. Because otherwise it's just the connection is coming in and out, and that's just bad. So, yeah, so I did 10. I don't know if you guys were able to see, but I'm at the 10th rep so far. All right. Come on. All right. Just a video. Whatever video is fine. Just making it use internet so it will never stop. So it should be good now. I don't know why it keeps on disconnecting. Like, literally, I don't even know. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. All right, let's just do 12 now. All right, 12. Just remember here, range of motion, try to have your chest open, especially when you go down. That's the most important thing. And then of course pushing up and trying to locking out the elbows or being very close and locking out. Alright, so it's been 4 minutes and 10 seconds since I started, so that's not too bad. So let's continue with 13 now. Alright, 13. And I'm gonna just keep on like resting about, like the resting time of course is gonna become a little higher the more the number of reps increases of course. But yeah, it shouldn't be too much. That's why I have the stopwatch, so that I keep on tracking like how much time I'm resting and so on. And also I see the total time. Ideally I want to reach like 20 reps. It's going to be exactly like halfway through of the workout. I want to reach it in like 12 minutes, something like that. So let's go with 14 now. All right, 14. Very good. So I'm pretty sure that I've reached like 105 reps, because when you do 15 reps, like from 1 to 15 is 120 total. So that should be 105 now. All right, so pretty much 1/4 of the total reps. So let's go 15 now. All right, nice. 15. And yeah, so far so good. I'm not really super tired, but at the same time I start feeling the muscles warming and getting a little fatigue. But yeah, I wanted to do, rather than just recording this video, and uploading it afterwards, I just wanted to do a live stream. So in that way, first of all, the video is uploaded right away and I don't have to wait for it to be uploaded. At the same time, if any of you guys is live and you have some comments, I can just interact. So it's always better, like rather than just recording and then uploading. If I have the time, I might just always do a live stream, because it's just much easier to do. So let's do 16 now. All right, 16, keeping the chest open. All right, so 7 minutes and 50 since I started. So I need to do now 17, 18, 19, and then 20. So it's 4 more sets for 20. So I have around like 4 minutes to do 4 sets. So that should be pretty good, 1 set every minute. Should be able to do it. Yeah, I'm not really pushing super much, like I'm not really trying to exhaust my muscles, to the limit, but I'm pushing a little bit, so it feels quite nice. 17. Nice. 17. All right. And yeah, that's it. It's been a while since I have done like a live stream or even like a workout video showing push-ups. And also, these days a lot of things going on, and I'm gonna have my exams also in just a couple of weeks. So all the university tasks and all the stuff. So yeah, it's not a pleasant time of the year, but you just need to study. Let's go. All right, 18. Nice. So that's 10 minutes in, guys. All right, 18 reps. Did you ever discuss Christianity with others? Yes, I do. I have with classmates, friends, or even like people that I just met on the street sometimes. Maybe we're doing some events as a church. We're doing some events outside, and maybe you meet someone that they have certain questions or certain doubts, and you kind of end up, having a good conversation. So yeah, it has happened. All right, 19. I'm gonna try to rest here a little bit, and then let's go. And 19. All right. So yeah, and also in the church where I go, I have also had the opportunity to share, with others, like a meditation or something regarding, Christianity or the Bible, stuff like that. It's very nice. So yeah, the important thing, with being a Christian is not keeping it to yourself. Because if you keep it to yourself, then there is not much progress going on. Instead, you need to talk to others. And no matter how, they may react, or the things they may they may tell you, or whatever, the important thing is just speaking out the truth and what you know, and what you have known. And then you let others decide. The important thing is that you do it, you speak, because you never know which one, maybe by the words you say, maybe someone is gonna think, and maybe one day they may realize that they need Jesus into their lives. So it's something that we need to do. All right, let's do 20, guys. Half of the workout. And 20. Nice. So it's 13 minutes, so I'm a little bit behind in terms of the time I wanted to complete it, but yeah, whatever. It's pretty good. So now it's the way down. So now it's 19, then 18, 17, until 1. You discuss religion with others in school. Yeah, that's also something very good. I also did it when I went to high school. I also had those moments where either with the professor, with the class, or just, with maybe one classmate, maybe two. And you can really create very interesting conversations, because the first thing that you have to do, is listen to what is their position. So what do they believe? Rather than just trying to, argue right away for what you believe, just try to listen to them and listen to their point of view, because depending on what they may believe or what their point of view is, your approach is going to be different. So if they have, for example, like a logical doubt about God or about Christianity, then you can go into the logical arguments. And if instead they have like an emotional doubt or an emotional position against God or against Christianity, you need to use another approach. You need to approach the person through another way, because giving logical arguments to someone that has emotional doubts is not gonna really solve anything. So the important thing here is listening to the others and knowing what to say. Alright, so now guys, I'm gonna do the way down. I'm gonna actually make the width. Alright, I'm gonna do it a little wider. So I'm gonna just change this width, and I'm gonna do the way down like that. Alright, and that's gonna be the only thing I'm gonna change here. So let's go, and let's start. All right, 19. Ooh. Yeah. So yeah, that's just how, you know, the kind of approach I have to Christianity and to apologetics. You know, whenever I end up speaking about God to someone, I always end up following that kind of approach. But maybe, you know, with certain people, the best approach may be not even going into the arguments, but just sharing with them your own personal experience with God, or, you know, the things that God has done for you. For example, I was ill, I had a disease, or maybe I was feeling depressed, or maybe I lost my job. I don't know, whatever negative situation you may have had, and you can share with them how God helped you to go through it, and then to give you the victory, to give you the solution, to give you peace, joy, and maybe a miracle in your life. And you know, many times that's a very powerful approach and testimony. And with many people, that alone can really encourage them also to maybe find God, to try to search for God. So yeah, even sharing your own personal experiences is something that's very valuable. All right, let's do 18 now. All right, 18. Nice. All right, so until like the 12th rep, around something like that, I'm gonna rest around like 1 minute. Then I might start speeding up, because the number of reps in a row is gonna be less, so I can just keep pushing. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's been 17 minutes and 50, all right, since I started, so I'm more than halfway through. So let's see how much time I'm gonna take to reach 15. Maybe it's gonna be like 21 minutes, 22 minutes. And then, yeah, I should really be able to make it under half an hour. All right, let's go. So let's do 17 now. All right, 17. Nice. Yeah, this is a very quick, it's gonna be a very quick workout, you know, half an hour, doing 400 reps, doing pretty much 2 different variations, so normal weight variation and then large weight variation. You guys know how many different variations there are. in many other of my videos. I've just showed them to you. You know, the close grip, feet on top of something, hands on top of something, explosive, and whatever other like push-up variation that you may know. There are just so many of them, you know, one arm or archer, or you know, the slow way down and exploding up, or you know, tiger, and so on. You just keep on adding. All right, let's go. 16. All right, 16. So the next one should be really the last of the hot ones, because you know, once you do less than 15 reps in a row, at least for the level I am, it's not really that complicated. So it's 20 minutes so far of workout. Ow. Feeling the chest, you know, open, pumped, and really keeping it open. That's why another thing that you guys may have seen is how I don't keep my hips are not really at the same height and the same level of my shoulders. First reason is because I have these things that make my hands be a little bit further away from the ground. But second thing is very important that you don't want to round your spine like this, trying to have your hips a little higher, because that's going to just make you round more your shoulders, and that's just going to make your posture to be bad. So it's a lot better instead to keep the hips maybe a little lower, keeping everything fixed and really opening up the chest. All right, let's go. 15. All right, nice. So you can see that almost like my hips are always very close to the ground. So I'm always like, I feel my pants always touching a bit the ground. And yeah, if you notice, like if you do into a bench press, the spine of everyone that is like bench press is always arched. It's always extended. And that's because in that way you can open up the chest more, and therefore you can make these muscles work more. If instead you flex your spine like this, you end up training more your shoulders, your arms, and that's just not what you want. All right, let's go with 14 now. All right, 22 minutes in, guys. Do you ever discuss with Muslims on why Christianity is better? I haven't had the opportunity, because I don't really have a lot of, even my classmates, you know, are all pretty much all raised or like Italians, and therefore, you know, the main religion, if you may call it like that, of Italy is like Catholicism. So it's just, you know, many of them are either like Catholic or they just don't believe. But Muslims, I haven't really met many of them, but I've watched some videos on how to approach and how to talk to them. So let's do 13 now. I just want to do 13, and therefore, yeah, with Muslims, especially with the ones that really follow, you know, their religion, you can always argue regarding Jesus and regarding what their book, the Quran, says about Jesus. And because there are some verses that say that, for example, Jesus, he's not just a prophet, but he's like the Son of God. There are certain portions in the Quran that says this. So I haven't really studied it properly, so I may not know how to like deeply face the argument. But yeah, so you can try on that, or you can try on every other like kind of difference between Christianity and Islam, and you can point out which one is the truth, always referring to Jesus. 12. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna start speeding up now. Top 3 Christian debaters you watch. I like a lot William Lane Craig. He has more of like a philosophical approach to theology, but he's very, very good. And the arguments, the way he his reasoning is just so satisfying to watch, you know. So William Lane Craig. Then another one I like a lot is J. Warner Wallace. He has a kind of like criminal approach to Christianity, to the evidence, and he's also very, very good. And then I follow like others like Frank Turek. All right, 11. Frank Turek also, or John Lennox, that is instead like a mathematician. So yeah, those. Also C.S. Lewis, I like a lot how he argues, also from a philosophical and logical kind of view. And yeah, those are like the ones I prefer the most. I've read many books, I've watched many videos. Alright, 10. So now let's start speeding up, guys. The last 10 sets to go. So now it's 9, then 8, and so on. 26 minutes. Ooh, man. For a moment there, I thought I was like not in balance. So that's 9. Eight. All right. Seven. Yeah, even doing just 7, it's hard now. I'm not really resting much, so come on. 6. 5. Nice. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And that's it, guys. That's 400 reps in 28 minutes. All right. So yeah, that was the workout for today. I actually watched David Wood. Okay, I haven't. Maybe I've heard of him. I don't remember. You should watch him too. He's very good at destroying Islam. Oh, okay. Oh, see, so he's concentrating more on Islam. Yeah. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm gonna definitely do it. Just remember that it's not about proving who's right and who's wrong. You know, we always have to argue with kindness and with consideration and with respect for the other. So even if the other is mistaken and it's in the wrong position, we always have to have the good attitude of not trying to appear as arrogant or as like short-minded or angry or preposterous and all that stuff. So we always have to argue in a good manner and just showing, with facts and with logic and with philosophy, just showing that their point of view has certain fallacies, and that Christianity answers better all the most important answers regarding our reality, regarding the position of man. So just remember to do it in a good way, because even if you're in the point of like you're right, but if you are too aggressive or you just don't expose your arguments very well, you may end up just making the other person not even listen to you. So remember to have always a good attitude, and that's the most important thing. Not trying to be considerate, kind, and respectful. And really trying to teach the people that don't know Jesus, or that maybe are following false doctrines or false religions, why they are religions are false and why instead Christianity is true, showing the facts, and just doing it in a good way, so that even if they don't want to listen to us, but at least we have done everything that we were able to do. So we will not be held accountable, for that. So yeah, I'm lucky that there are so many Christians where I live. Yeah, that's also true. The country where you live plays a huge role. So, that's also true. You have to be considerate for many, many, many things. And remember that at the end of the day, Jesus is always the answer. And in Jesus, there is life and there is truth. So Jesus is the embodiment of all truths. And therefore, everything that does not agree with what Jesus did or what Jesus said is just false. Because Jesus is the truth. So everything that is not He is just false, right? So it's just important, to